students. Today we will take the topic meiosis. In this lesson, we will learn to define meiosis, to describe phases of meiosis, and to compare mitosis and meiosis. Firstly, let's remember together. A cell that has half the normal number is called haploid. As example are gametes and egg cells. A cell that has double the amount of the haploid cell is called diploid. As example are body cells. In the first picture, we have haploid cells that are gametes, and in the second picture are body cells, or known also as diploid cells. What are homologous chromosomes? Each diploid cell has a set of homologous chromosomes. Homologous chromosomes are a pair of chromosomes that contain the same gene sequences. One of the pair is derived from the mother and the other from the father. Maybe every one of us have made a question to ourselves. How is possible that gametes are formed? Gametes are formed through meiosis. But what is meiosis? Meiosis is a process of reduction division in which the number of chromosomes per cell is cut in half through the separation of homologous chromosomes in a diploid cell. So as you see in the picture, from the parent cell, in the end are formed 4 cells with half number of chromosomes. The cell will pass through interphase. This interphase is the same as interphase in mitosis and consists in 3 parts that are G1, S, and G2. Meiosis will have 2 stages, stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 1 will have 4 phases. The first phase is known as prophase 1. In the prophase 1, the nucleus membrane disintegrates. The centrioles move to opposite sides of the cell while forming spindle fibers. The homologous chromosomes pair up in a process called synapsis. Synapsis is the pairing of homologous chromosomes, one from each parent, during early meiosis. During synapsis, a process called crossing over occurs. What is crossing over? Crossing over is a process where homologous chromosomes exchange different segments of their genetic material. Crossing over creates new combinations of genes in the gametes that are not found in either parent, contributing to genetic variation. The second phase is metaphase 1. Now the chromosomes line up down the middle of the cell. This time not in a single chromosome. They are lined up in homologous pairs. In anaphase 1, the spindle fibers pull the homologous chromosomes away from each other, as you see in the picture. In telophase 1, the nucleus actually divides, while in cytokinesis 1, the cell separates into cells, each with 23 chromosomes. As you see in the end of meiosis 1, from one cell are formed 2 cells, which are actions that will happen in meiosis 2. Also passes through 4 stages that are prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. The chromosome number is not being reduced. Now the chromatids from each double-stranded chromosomes are being separated. What happens in prophase 2? The nuclear envelope breaks down, the chromosomes condense, and spirals reforms. In metaphase 2, as you see in the picture, the chromosomes line up down the middle of the cell, while in anaphase 2, the sister chromatids separate and move to opposite ends of the cell. In telophase 2, 4 nuclei form around chromosomes, as you see in the picture, while in cytokinesis 2, the cytoplasm splits and the cells divide into 4 haploid cells. As we have said it in the beginning, meiosis is a process that will help in gamete formation. In males, meiosis results in 4 sperm cells, while in females, meiosis results in 1 egg cell and 3 polar bodies, which are not used in reproduction. Which are the differences between mitosis and meiosis? In mitosis, one division occurs, while in meiosis, two sets of divisions occur. In mitosis, DNA replication occurs during interphase, while in meiosis, DNA replication occurs once before meiosis 1. In mitosis, synapses of homologous chromosomes does not occur, while in meiosis, synapses of homologous chromosomes occurs during prophase 1. In mitosis, two identical cells are formed per cell cycle, while in meiosis, 4 haploid cells are formed per cell cycle. In mitosis, two daughter cells are genetically identical, while in meiosis, the daughter cells are not genetically identical because of crossing over. Mitosis occurs only in body cells, while meiosis occurs in reproductive cells. Mitosis is involved in growth and repair, while meiosis is involved in the production of gametes and providing genetic variation in organisms. Now for homework. You will describe the phases of meiosis and you will compare mitosis and meiosis. Goodbye for today.